270 species in genus Calceolaria. August 19th. Calceolaria, the slipper flower, defines August 19th. Calceolaria symbolizes creativity and uniqueness. You bring color and imagination to life, inspiring others with your originality. Like its distinctive blooms, you are truly one of a kind. The curious case of Calceolaria, a floral fascination. As a plant enthusiast, I, Ferb Vu, am always captivated by the sheer diversity and ingenuity of the natural world. One genus that has particularly piqued my interest is Calceolaria, more affectionately known as the slipper flower or pocketbook plant. This charming genus, belonging to the Calceolariaceae family, boasts a unique morphology that sets it apart in the floral kingdom. A pouch full of wonders. The defining characteristic of Calceolaria is its pouch-like flower, reminiscent of a tiny slipper or purse. This unusual shape is a result of the flower's inflated lower lip, which often contrasts in color with the upper lip and is adorned with intriguing spots or markings. This striking appearance has made Calceolaria a popular ornamental plant, gracing gardens and homes with its vibrant hues. Diverse denizens of the Americas. Calceolaria is a predominantly South American genus, with its distribution center in the Andean region. However, its range extends from Patagonia in the south to central Mexico in the north, encompassing a variety of habitats and altitudes. This geographical diversity has resulted in a remarkable array of species, each with its own unique adaptations and characteristics. A species showcase. The genus Calceolaria comprises over 270 recognized species, showcasing an impressive range of forms and colors. See full list at monsteraholic.com. How to deadhead Calceolaria. Deadheading Calceolaria is a simple task that helps keep the plant looking neat and encourages more blooms. I use a pair of sharp scissors or pruning shears to snip off the spent flowers just above the next set of leaves or buds. Regular deadheading throughout the blooming season keeps the plant vibrant and prevents it from putting energy into seed production. Are Calceolaria poisonous to cats? Regarding the toxicity of Calceolaria to cats, I've learned that they are not listed as toxic by the ASPCA. However, since many plants can cause mild digestive upset if ingested by pets, I always keep a close eye on my curious cat to ensure she doesn't nibble on my Calceolaria plants. How to care for Calceolaria. Caring for Calceolaria involves providing the right balance of light, water, and temperature. I keep mine in a spot with bright, indirect sunlight and ensure the soil stays consistently moist but not waterlogged. They thrive in cooler temperatures, so I avoid placing them in hot, direct sunlight. Regular feeding with a balanced, water-soluble fertilizer keeps them healthy and blooming. How to grow Calceolaria from seed. Growing Calceolaria from seed requires patience and attention to detail. I start by sowing the seeds on the surface of a moist, seed-starting mix, gently pressing them down without covering them, as they need light to germinate. I keep the tray in a warm, bright area, and the seeds usually sprout within 2 to 3 weeks. Once the seedlings are large enough to handle, I transplant them into individual pots. Is Calceolaria a perennial? Calceolaria is generally considered an annual, meaning it completes its life cycle in one growing season. In some climates, or with excellent care, they might behave like short-lived perennials, but I usually treat them as annuals and replant them each year. Is Calceolaria poisonous to dogs? As for dogs, Calceolaria is not listed as toxic by the ASPCA, so it should be safe around them. However, just like with my cats, I always monitor my pets to make sure they don't chew on any plants, as different animals can have different sensitivities. Can Calceolaria bloom again? Calceolaria can bloom again if it's properly cared for. After the initial flush of blooms, I deadhead the spent flowers and give the plant a little boost with some fertilizer. With the right conditions, I've been able to enjoy a second round of blooms later in the season. Can Calceolaria uniflora be kept in a home? Calceolaria uniflora can be kept in a home, though it might require a bit more attention compared to some other houseplants. I provide it with bright, indirect light and keep the soil consistently moist. They prefer cooler temperatures, so I avoid placing them near heating vents or in direct sun. Can I keep Calceolaria inside? I do keep Calceolaria inside, especially during the cooler months or if I want to enjoy their bright, cheerful flowers as a houseplant. They add a lovely splash of color to my indoor spaces and do well with the same care regimen as when grown outside. Does Calceolaria bloom all summer? Calceolaria does not typically bloom all summer. They usually have a peak blooming period in spring to early summer. However, with diligent care and proper conditions, I've managed to extend their blooming period somewhat by keeping them cool and well-watered. How to get Calceolaria to bloom? To get Calceolaria to bloom, I make sure they're receiving plenty of bright, indirect light and are in the right temperature range, ideally between 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Regular feeding with a balanced fertilizer and consistent moisture also help encourage blooming. How to propagate Calceolaria? Propagating Calceolaria can be done from seed or cuttings. I find growing from seed to be more common, but for cuttings, I take a healthy, non-flowering stem and root it in moist soil or water. Keeping the cutting in a humid environment until it establishes roots increases the chances of success. How to prune Calceolaria? Pruning Calceolaria involves removing any dead or damaged leaves and spent flowers. I use sharp scissors to trim back any leggy growth to maintain a compact shape. This also helps improve air circulation around the plant, which is crucial for preventing diseases. Is Calceolaria a cross of Calceolaria? Calceolaria is a hybrid plant, often believed to be a cross between Calceolaria and another genus. While it shares some similarities with Calceolaria, it's a distinct plant with its own care requirements. I've seen them marketed as unique, colorful additions to gardens and homes. Where to buy Calceolaria? When looking to buy Calceolaria, I usually check local nurseries and garden centers in the spring. They are also available online through various plant retailers. If I'm looking for seeds, many online seed companies carry them, offering a range of varieties to choose from.